Tennessee played a pretty good game on both sides of the ball, Jackson said. But I'm grateful for the win. That's all God. On the play that ended all the talk, Lamar Jackson had an audience. The Ravens quarterback was in the open field, high-stepping like Deion Sanders, one strut closer to a breakthrough afternoon in Nashville, and no one seemed more interested in what came next than the guys on the sideline. Cornerback Marcus Peters, who'd ended the Tennessee Titans' final drive with an interception, was stalking the 33-yard run like a lion, his smack talk spitting out like a machine gun. Defensive end Jihad Ward and outside linebacker Pernell McPhee, who'd helped anchor a herculean run defense, crouched in excitement, as if they might leap back onto the field themselves. When Jackson finally got down with about 100 seconds left in a 20-13 win, springing backward with one final "can't touch this" move, defensive coordinator Don "Wink" Martindale pumped his fist. The game was theirs. It was one they had to have. The days before their AFC wildcard round game had offered a preview of an uncomfortable offseason, a chorus of questions about Jackson's big game chops, about the run defense's Derrick Henry problem, about Coach John Harbaugh's playoff record. The Ravens had won 35 regular season games and 2 AFC North titles, had watched Jackson earn an NFL Most Valuable Player award, and for what? This, they knew, was a day to change the narrative. And in a fast-moving, hard-charging, momentum-swinging rematch of one of the Ravens' most painful losses in franchise history, almost exactly a year to the day it happened, they emerged with what Harbaugh called, maybe the best win I've ever been associated with. "It feels good," said Jackson, who'd acknowledged the pressure of entering the playoffs with an 0-2 record, even if he never owned up to feeling it. "I knew we had the capability of doing that. But it's always going to be naysayers, no matter what. So it's just one game at a time. I appreciate the win. Hard-fought team victory. They played great as well. Ellipsis. But I'm grateful for the win." The fifth-seeded Ravens had to wait until late Sunday night to learn where they'd go next. With the sixth-seeded Cleveland Browns upset of the third-seeded Pittsburgh Steelers, the Ravens will go back to Buffalo for the second straight year, where the second-seeded Bills await. Kickoff at Bills Stadium on Saturday is scheduled for 8:15, and the game will be broadcast on NBC. The Ravens had long expected to get back to the divisional round, where Tennessee ended their record-breaking campaign last year. But in a season fraught with unexpected developments, from the sport's worst coronavirus outbreak to Jackson's hobbled heroism in Cleveland, it was only fitting that the Ravens took an off-the-beaten path to survival. Where others saw deja vu, the team found renewal. The Ravens hadn't won a playoff game since 2014.